Hello, Isabella. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a video of, all the, misconceptions that Y.b.t.f.c has, because a lot of people seem to be mistaken about certain things to do with Y.b.t.f.c, and I want to clear them up so that, I can go forward with people knowing the correct information about the characters, okay? If that's okay with all of you. While you're waiting for a video, what you see right now is a whip of a video I'm working on that I haven't finished yet, so you just have to this repeat of just some guy going, hey. Yeah. So first of all, people who don't know what Y.b.t.f.c is, it is a series that I created. Not an official series, obviously, because I'm like 13, but it's a series that is currently made in Gacha, but I plan to probably make into an actual animation when I grow up. And it has a lot of people who have mistaken certain characteristics of some characters, and a lot of people just don't understand various things or mistaken certain things. And I want to clear that up because this is pretty important when you're trying to make a series. You need to be able to make it coherent to the audience. And if I haven't been doing that, I've been failing at doing that, which is obvious. Why am I saying that? I don't know. But there you go. That's basically what I wanted to say. So let's get into the video then. And by the way, if you're wondering what's in the background, it's just various animations to do with Y.b.t.f.c that I've done in the past. So yeah, just enjoy that. Number 1. Blair and Thomas are in fact not adults. Some people think they're adults because of the way they dress or something like that, but they're actually both 15, actually, because I've aged 1 year. Now they're 16, so they're still teenagers. They just dress a bit more adult and mature because that's just the way they like to dress. Don't bully them for that. And yeah. Also, no, they're not siblings. They just, have similar hair, and they wear black. And if Eloise would wear black, you'd say the same. You'd say that she looks like their sibling, because, yeah. Number 2. Gray's actions were heavily influenced by the people around him, which is kind of obvious when you say it out loud, but, a lot of people wanted to know why he acts the way he does, and a lot of people, really, really hate him because of how he behaves, but, as you can see, Brian, Axel, and Veronica are all, terrible people, and he only acts the way he does because, well, he has nothing else, really, and this is all he has, and he acts the way he does because of, what's around him. And, yeah. There is more to why he acts the way he does, but this is one of the very, very big reasons, and yes, so basically it was sort of like manipulation of how he got to be this mean person. Hashtag stop hating Gray. Also, I don't understand why people hate Gray so much, because, he's out of all the bad characters, he's probably the nicest bad character there is, and he ends up being a good character. And also because most of the time, the mean one that nobody likes tends to be a pretty big fan favorite, commonly in many fandoms. Number 3. Milo and Lila still, they still identify as male and female despite being cross-dressers. And a big misconception might be that Milo is a femboy. I don't really consider him a femboy. He just wears more feminine clothes and sometimes even wears, skirts and stuff, but, that's only sometimes. He doesn't do it that often. Unlike Lila, who always dresses like a boy, but she can also dress in skirts and stuff if she wants to. It's only cross-dressing. It's not they're not transgender or anything. It's just cross-dressing. And they're probably the sweetest relationship in the whole entire thing. Woo. Number 4. This is the second most important misconception of the video. Okay. Gray is not a bad boy. I don't even know where this came from, but a lot of people seem to think he's a bad boy because his counterpart is Eloise, and that's oh, she's so softy, oh. There's so much wrong with everything about this. Okay, so Gray is the guy who put pizza rolls in the oven. I don't think he's the smartest. He's also an idiot in every single way. And he's a simp. Bad boys are boys are all, like, tough and stuff. He's not tough. He's not tough. May act tough, but he's not tough. It's really, really sad that people think he's something that he really isn't. What you guys like as, like, the hot guy who, like, beats up people and isn't scared of anything and smokes and stuff, he could never. He could never. He's kind of just this, he acts all mean and tough, but, like, he's kind of just, like, this really stupid person. And that's what we like about him. A stupid simp. Number 5. Okay, this is the biggest misconception of the whole of Y.b.t.f.c, and that is that Eloise is a softie, or a good girl, or a sweet girl, or whatever you say. She matches none of those descriptions. Now, Eloise at first sight, yes, her appearance does suggest that she is a softie, or a sweetie, or she, like, can't do no wrong, or whatever. But her appearance mainly is, it was the people who helped design her, they both considered me quite a sweet girl and wanted to make her reflect that as well. Anyway, like as I said, everyone thinks she's a softie. She's not. I've seen a lot of nicknames referring to her as a softie, like the pastel cutesy minion or whatever it was. That's not what she is. And I've been thinking about making this video for this, or like a video like explaining that Eloise is not a softie for ages, but every single time I just think, oh, it's not that worth it. Everyone thinks she's a softie. So how about you just make her a softie? But that's not what I wanted to convey with her personality. She's kind of sassy, you know? She's just like a cool little girl. And her design was mainly because she looks really happy and bright, but, like, she can be sad, and that was what it mainly was, because a lot of people view people who look like this as constantly happy and often get their problems ignored, and I wanted her to convey that that's not okay and that people can feel sometimes. But yeah, I think it just kind of got confused, and I like I said, every single time I think about making this video, I put it off. But then one day I did this, like, oh, I want to, like, link my characters with Danganronpa characters, and I put her as Fuyuhiko, and a lot of people were like, she fits Makoto a bit better. Oh, she fits, I think one of them was like Aoi, whoever the hell that is. I think it's a swimming pool. Yeah, I call it a swimming pool, but yeah. Basically, hopefully now you understand why I chose Fuyuhiko, because a lot of people are like, oh, he swears a lot. I listened to his voice files. Quite a lot of things he said is in there does sound like things Eloise would say. In fact, I got a picture here. This is something Eloise would say. Swear words and all. Okay, maybe not exactly saying all the swear words, because if she's talking to someone that she likes, but if she's talking to someone she doesn't like, she definitely would say those things. I just have to censor the swear words because, like, kids channel and stuff. Well, not kids channel, but family friendly channel. Anyway, basically, I want this. I want you all to understand that, like, Eloise isn't a softie or a sensitive little girl. She's very much capable of a lot of things. It's just people see her that way and treat her that way, and that's why I wanted to make her character. And yeah, she's a little sassy, little like devil. She's very cool. Hopefully you all understand what I'm getting at.